Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Il Giardino, Sheila sat at the bar, beaming as she replayed Brooke and Deacon's discussion about Hope and Finn in her mind. Deacon startled her, criminating her of wiretapping and eavesdropping everything. Sheila claimed she had no idea what he was talking about. Cleric assumed Sheila had eavesdropped his discussion with the trip agent about their honeymoon. Overjoyed, Sheila jumped into Deacon's arms, imagining that he would take her nearly tropical and apparel voluntary. Sheila wondered when she would ever been so happy, and he guessed he was doing commodity right. Sheila felt that Deacon was doing everything right, and she would no way felt that kind of support ahead. He pledged till death would they part, indeed when she said crazy effects that bothered him, like expressing her desire to have a bigger part in Hayes's life when she knew whatever Steffi said went. Sheila replied that Deacon made it sound as if Finn had no mind of his own. As Tom entered the structure, he heard Sheila and Deacon talking and ducked behind a wall to hear in. Deacon told Sheila that she would done too important to Steffi for Steffi to forget or forgive. Sheila asserted that she would changed. Deacon replied that it was why he would married her, and he knew that she wanted to live a positive, decent life. Sheila wished Steffi could realize it. Latterly, Cleric trained Tom on staying tables and instructed him to stow his effects behind the bar. Tom did as instructed and put away papers into his pack. He promised not to let Deacon down and said he'd ever be in Deacon's debt. Deacon replied that he and Sheila were in Tom's debt, and Tom blazoned that he wanted to talk to Cleric about Sheila. Overhearing, Sheila stopped marching into the room and ducked behind some backwoods. She heeded in as Tom said he allowed. He would do some exploration online, so he could do the stylish job. He would sought to learn about Deacon and his new bridegroom without asking a lot of questions. At the library, he would delved Sheila, and it had freaked him out. Tom was surprised that Deacon had married a woman with quite a history. Cleric explained that Sheila had effects in her history that she would undo if she could, but she was a changed woman. Getting back to work, Deacon asked Tom to recoup some effects from the force closet. Tom looked worried, and behind the wall hard, so did Sheila. At Eric's conference table, Steffi shook her head as Brooke said she looked forward to working together Logan's and Forrester's united. Disgruntled because Ridge had not come to her first, Steffi raged that they could not work together with Brooke rammed between them. Steffi questioned Ridge's respect for her. Not wanting his liabilities to land on Steffi, Ridge said he was doing it for her and the company. He hoped Steffi would see it eventually. Steffi assumed it was done. Hope stated that Brooke had been sidelined too long, but Steffi said it had been Brooke's choice. Brooke clarified that she was ready to help out so that Ridge could concentrate on couture. Steffi claimed to drink that, but Hope figured Steffi did not drink a Logan having say in the company. Carter and Ridge wanted everyone on the same runner about what was stylish for Forrester. Brooke added that it should not be about division or Forrester's versus Logan's. Brooke asked if they could agree, and Steffi frowned. Latterly, Steffi sat at the table, sulking, as Carter and Ridge bandied finishing Brooke's return. Carter said they'd each make it work, and Ridge said they'd do what was stylish for Forrester. Steffi pledged to always be committed to Forrester. Ridge asked if that meant she would give it a chance. Steffi agreed to do it and figure out a way to get through it. Finn arrived, and Steffi cut her eyes at him. He said he had not meant to intrude. Steffi told him that it was fine, and they were agitating bringing Brooke into an administrative position so Ridge could concentrate on design. Finn asked what it meant for Thecos. Carter left, and Finn asked where Brooke had gotten the idea. Ridge blazoned that it had been his idea because he demanded to concentrate on design. Ridge was worried that he would disturb his son and that she felt he did not admire her. It was not true. As he left, he asked her to just give it a chance. As soon as Ridge was gone, Steffi griped about another Logan every time she turned around. Hope was bad enough, but now I've to deal with Brooke? Are you kidding? Finn abominated Steffi being so worried and wondered if Brooke had dragooned Ridge. Steffi believed it had been all Ridge, but at the end of the day, she still had to deal with Brooke. Finn said Brooke could be a good fit if Steffi gave it a pass. "Finn, are you really going to say that to me right now?" Steffi whined. Finn tried to say what he meant, but she claimed to know. "I really do not need my hubby defending Brooke or Hope," Steffi replied. In the design office, Hope murmured about Brooke's new position and working with her mama. Brooke was adamant about getting off on the right bottom and giving Steffi time to acclimate. Hope promised to repel doing a palm cotillion in Steffi's presence. Brooke turned the content to Hope's passions about Finn. Hope did not want to lie to Brooke or herself, but Brooke said being attracted to Steffi's hubby would only lead to disaster. "You do understand that, do not you?" Brooke asked. Hope said Finn was married, and to suppose a being with him would be like. Brooke assumed it would be like Hope getting her mama. Hope said she had not meant it that way, and she was proud of her mama. Hope did not know why her feelings were so out of control, first with Thomas and also with Finn. Brooke did not know, either, but asked Hope to stop allowing of Finn that way. Hope said she did not want to suppose that way. It was as if commodity was clouding her judgment, and she did not fade herself. Hope knew Finn wouldn't leave Steffi, and his fidelity and capacity for love had made her respect him. Hope claimed that their marriage was between them, and Hope promised not to be that woman. At Bill's house, Poppy wondered if the guard at the gate had let Katie in. Katie revealed that the guard's name was Alfred, and he'd been with us since I was Bill's woman. Poppy asked, "How long agone?" That had been. Katie said it did not count because Poppy had come the lady of the manor house. Poppy said it was all new to her. Katie stated that Poppy sounded to be enjoying it. Poppy asked if Katie wouldn't enjoy participating at home with Bill and her child if she was in Poppy's shoes. Katie revealed that she had been in Poppy's shoes before, and she and Bill had moved in there when they'd started their lives together. Katie remarked that Poppy was settling in snappily, and Poppy explained that they had a lot of lost time to make up for, lost times as a family. Poppy wanted Luna to know her siblings, and guessed Katie was there about Will. Bill surfaced from the reverse, wondering what he would walked by on. Poppy said she would been surprised to find Katie there. Bill explained that he would wanted to talk to Katie about her passions about him discovering another child. Katie replied that it had been a lot to learn that Poppy had not told him about Luna in all those times. Poppy said Bill understood why. Bill expressed that Poppy had given him an inconceivable gift, and he would always be thankful. Katie frowned as Bill kissed Poppy. Latterly, Deacon answered the phone for Hollis and promised to check the temperatures on the refrigerators. After the call, Cleric wondered where Sheila was. He flashed back to their marriage and beamed. Sheila arrived, and he wondered where she would been. She claimed that she would lost track of time. He told her that he was about to check the fridge unless she demanded anything. Sheila was shocked that Deacon had not allowed of taking her upstairs at that veritably moment. She tasted that he'd commodity on his mind. Deacon claimed that it was just work. She revealed that she could not stop allowing that Finn might no way show up there again, but Deacon joked that no one could stay down from his pizza. She was frustrated because she knew she could be a big part of Finn and Hayes's lives if it were not for Steffi.